The NFL Network insiders, Tom Pelissero, Mike Garafolo. Mike, let's start with some guys that are still out there on the market, like Trey Hendrickson. It's been a kind of a complicated contract situation for the last couple of years. Where do things stand now, Mike?
Can't hear you,
Mike.
Can't hear you, Mike. Cut your mic on, Mike.
Put the mic on. No, he's got the mic on. I can see it.
It's on. It's in.
I hear you now.
We're good.
I hear you now.
There you go.
Now
you're back.
He's back.
Hey, listen. It's been a long day one. Let's get going on day two. Come on, everybody. Come on.
Let's go. Hey, let's
All
restart.
Right. Your question. Remember when they said for me in my ear, you didn't know me, I heard it, let's keep it tight?
Right.
So much for that.
Right.
Trey Hendrickson, still available. Team's looking for an experienced veteran pass rusher here. I'm going to try to make this as tight as possible now from here on out. Look, he made $30 million last year. He had visions of making that moving forward. There is interest in him. There have been discussions in him. I know a lot of folks connected him with Tampa. Nothing really to that end right now. There could be moving forward. And the advantage that Tampa has is that the tax-free state. A lot of these guys look at it and say, well, 25 from Tampa might be the same as 30 from somebody else. So I expect there to be continued interest in Trey Hendrickson as we move along here. He played in Cincinnati. His defensive coordinator was Lou Anarumo, who's now with the Colts. There's interest there as well. But they, as we've been saying, they got to work on Daniel Jones. They need to get Daniel Jones done if they're going to be able to budget elsewhere on the roster.
Okay, let's talk about
One
some
of the big takeaways from day one of free agency. Good day for the running back. Start out with Kenneth Walker going to the Chiefs. 3-year deal up to $45 million. He gets over $27 million guaranteed for the Super Bowl MVP. That kind of set the tone for the day. Travis Etienne also getting a big deal as he heads down to New Orleans. 4 years and $52 million on that deal. J.K. Dobbins got a bigger deal than everybody was expecting. 2 years and $20 million. He gets $8 million fully guaranteed at signing as he comes off of a season-ending foot injury that now is effectively healed. He'll be good to go for 2026. Rico Dowdle also with a new home. A 2-year, $12.25 million deal with the Steelers, reuniting there with Mike McCarthy. We still got some big-name running backs out there. Rashad White is still a free agent. Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. Some of those guys coming off of injuries like Najee Harris and Austin Eckler as well. So it was frenzied on day one, Rhett, but there's still plenty of frenzy left.
Excellent work, Tom. Excellent work, Mike. We're gonna get this thing right, at some point. But I appreciate you guys rolling with it.
Gonna be a long day, Rhett. Hang in there, buddy.
10-4. 10-4.
That was
Copy
too
you.
loud,
That's all that.
Thanks, Mike. All right, let's talk about some of the notable transactions so far.
He was on the show yesterday.
KB, he's coming to Arizona, right? You mentioned Mike LaFleur was one of the guys that really helped develop him when he was there in San Francisco. He's now going to reunite with Mike in Arizona. The Rams have been spending big in the secondary. Trent McDuffie, chief among that spending. Rashid Shaheed back with the champs.
Of course.
Mike. And
John
Kyle
Snyder
Van Noy is back with us. Kyle, speaking of the champs, you have been a champ. You know how difficult it is to repeat as a champ. How would you describe those challenges?
Yes, sir. Winning that thing 2 times. It's not just 1 time, it's 2 times, baby. And what a blessing it is to win. Shout out to the Seahawks, Mike Robb's team. It's an honor to win something like that. So it's super, super dope. One thing that I have learned, especially after winning, is if you play for a guy like Bill Belichick, you would have felt like when you won the Super Bowl, you lost when you came in. That's how he treated. He was dog cussing on first day. He would go over the plays that you sucked the year before, even though you won. That's just what he did, and that's why we continue to have success along with a guy named Tom Brady. It helps to have a quarterback. But let's get into the Seahawks. What is they're going to be able to do to be able to get their guys back? I know they've lost Kobe Bryant already. They lost the MVP, Kenneth Walker. They lost Mafe to the Bengals. And then they have to focus on retaining and paying the guys that are already there. You have a looming contract with Devin Witherspoon. You have Leonard Williams. Are you going to re-up him? DeMarcus Lawrence, he's taken care of. He's one of your pieces. And then Byron Murphy, dog in the middle. So it's just retaining the guys. They did that with Drake Thomas in the middle at linebacker. They did it with Job. Offensively, can they get another weapon? They got Shaheed. They got JSN. Can they get one more weapon to make the Rams, who just made some moves at DB, can they make them a little bit more worried? So it's just gearing up, paying the guys that they already have, retaining the guys you need. We'll see what they do with Tariq Woolen. I'm excited for the Seahawks and their challenge, because now what they got is a big red target on their back. Yep. It's easy when you're being the underdogs, when no one is expecting you to be there. It's another thing when you're at that mountain and everybody's climbing for you. I'm excited to see what Mike Mack can challenge those guys to re-up them, get their confidence back, even though it's already high. Can he get them motivated to do it again? Because there's nothing like trying to climb that mountain again of being a Super Bowl champ. I think they can do it, because it starts with Sam Darnold playing at a high level. It starts with that offensive line. Can they get another running back? You know, they're going to need a running back in their defense. I mean, they're one of the best. They're getting their guys back, so we'll see. I'm excited for their challenge.
I totally agree with you, Kyle, man. And what you were describing there, right there, was the business of football, right? And before the season, when the Seahawks are doing all the, negotiations with contracts and all of that, you're telling guys, hey, guys, if you, possibly take a little less here, whatever, if we can win a championship, then we can all make money on the back end. That's the challenge. Now that you've won the championship, now everybody wants to get paid. All of a sudden, Sam Donald's contract doesn't look too great, right? Because now he's a Super Bowl champion, right? So that's the challenge. Again, making sure, because everybody's price tag has went up a little bit, making sure everybody feels whole and feel like they've been appreciated on the business side of things. To me, that is going to be the biggest challenge for the Seahawks, Steve.
Yeah, I agree with you. We out of time, so.
Oh, they told you to be quiet in your ear? Oh,
no, they didn't say be quiet.
I think it was a nice affirmation.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, I'm glad your mic's on, like unlike somebody else on the show.
Let's go, Kyle. Let him know, Kyle. Coming off the top ropes on it. I love it. Hey, Kyle, all the best to you in free agency, man. We hope to hear some news real soon, and look forward to catching up with you again in the meantime.
Hey, if there is no news right now, there'll be news after training camp. Baby, let's go.
That's that veteran deal, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
All right, Kyle. Best to you, man. Thanks very much. Kyle Van Noy with us today on Free Agency. Headlines now presented by Microsoft Copilot. AI for game day and every day. That's a headline.
Talk about it.
Jalen Phillips, 4 years, $120 million. That is 30 on an average annual value if you're doing the math right there. Big deal for the Carolina Panthers. Kenneth Walker, the champ, the Super Bowl MVP.
K9
is now going from NFC West to AFC West, joining Patrick Mahomes and company on a 3-year, $45 million deal. How about Malik Willis?
Whoa.
6 starts in his career, and now
I like it.
Going to
Malik.
QB1 in Miami.
Go get him, Malik.
3 years, $67
about to.
and
Go
a
get him, Malik.
$5 million deal. Opportunity to be the guy for the Dolphins. That's because this guy is no longer a Dolphin. Tua Tagovailoa, released
Malik
by
took
Miami,
Tua's job.
agreeing to terms with the Falcons.
Malik took Tua's
Looks
job.
like down in Atlanta next.